Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm swapping my hero. Oh my god. Who would have thought it? You can actually change your hero in Overwatch. What a novel idea. Right, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a discussion because I'm getting a bit worried. And I'm not sure if this is something I need to be worried about or what, but this is about hero swapping. This is the Overwatch hero swap shop. The game is designed to swap heroes. At the start of the game, I mean, look at me right now, okay? I've gone in as Roadhog, and I'm looking at the team, and I'm thinking, well, we've got Xayah. Okay, maybe we should get a support. You know what? I'll play Lucio. Let's go with Lucio. You pick your hero based on your team composition to begin with. Then when you meet the enemy team, you sort of decide the best way to go. Now, everybody has been in this situation where you just keep playing the same class over and over again. But before I go into detail on this, my issue... Well, it's this, ladies and gentlemen. The current phase of the beta or the beta or however the hell you want to pronounce it, it'll always be beta to me. There's no Y in beta, right? People are probably going to try classes. They want to test heroes out. Well, heroes, not classes, what I'm saying. So if you want to play McCree for the next 30 games, then go crazy and play McCree for the next 30 games. I don't care. But what I don't want you to do is do that when the game goes live. Now, we're in a situation where Jeff has said we're going to probably have different types of queues, different types of ranked systems. At the moment, we've only got unranked play, quick play available in the beta, which is always going to be there, and that's fine. If you want to just play the same guy over and over again, that's all right. But then if you want to start translating that mentality into games where people have got rank and all of that stuff, that's not good. But even so, even if you ignore all of the rank stuff, it gets really frustrating when people don't seem to be able to identify what they're doing is wrong. Now, another little disclaimer. I never, at any point, and I will not do this in the beta, say to people, change your class, change your hero. It's not class style, it's a hero. Change your hero. Change your bloody hero. That's not working. I wouldn't do that because I give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm like, yeah, you know, it's the beta. They just want to test heroes out. That's fine. If this starts translating into live, though, I think it's gonna start grinding on me really quick, because we're gonna be in a situation where people are not going to change their hero, and they're going to believe that it's other people on their team who are the cause of the team not doing well. All I want people to do is look at themselves and think, hey, is this the right hero for the situation we're in right now? I mean, maybe I give some crazy examples, okay? Maybe they've got 2 bastions set up for some reason. On the final point, you can't get anywhere near it. You're playing as McCree. Now, McCree's never going to get near to 2 bastions. I don't know why the enemy have got 2 bastions, but they have. Maybe they've got a bastion and a Torbjorn. I don't know. Well, how are you going to beat this? Well, you've got to think, okay, I'm currently in the damage slot. Probably, I don't want to switch out to a tank. I could. I mean, you totally could. That would be feasible. But say I want to carry on paying damage. You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to switch to Pharah, because Pharah can fire rockets. I can almost peek round the corner, fire the rocket off. Yeah, I'm going to put damage onto them. That's going to force them to move. That is effective thinking with your class and hero. It's not a class style, with your hero selection. But then it goes deeper, because you can think about your hero that you're playing and how it can be effectively played in any given situation. So a lot of the time, you will see the old wombo combo of Mercy and Pharah. You'll see Mercy following Pharah with the damage boost on, and Pharah doing absolute work on everybody. Well, maybe you're Soldier 76, okay? And maybe you've been involved in some of the fights. Maybe you've been flanking. Maybe you've been, I don't know, general brawling, as you do with Soldier. He's good at putting out a lot of sustained damage. Well, maybe you should switch your focus to actually killing the Pharah or the Mercy, because that would severely cripple the enemy team's damage output. So that again goes back to people being a little bit more clever with what they're doing. Now, I'm not no elitist guy. I'm not like, oh yeah, you should do this, blah blah blah. Why aren't you doing that? I just want to give a few tips, and I hope that people do get this into their head by the time the game launches, or it starts happening more in the beta. Because okay, you have a good defense, like I've said. I've played the same hero over and over again because I wanted to record videos on, say, Junkrat or anybody else like that. I want to get better with those heroes. I mean, arguably, now is the best time to do that. None of the stats are going to stick. Everything's going to be reset. I mean, hell, the heroes are still being changed as it is. I mean, they're not going to change drastically, but little minor changes. Like Lucio, you'll see his health. He's actually at 150 now. He used to be 200. Well, he's took a little nerf. Like Genji, he's taken a 50 health nerf as well. So things like that will change. But, yeah, you do have a good excuse right now to just play the same hero and be stubborn. But when it goes live, I don't think you will. In fact, Blizzard have said they don't want the reward system to reward people to keep playing the... And look at this, a little bit of advertising coming up right now as we're losing the point. But I want to talk about your tactical approach to the game. Watch this. The whole team is dead. I'm getting shot at by Widowmaker. We've got one guy on the point. My ultimate's up. I've run in. I'm against 4 people. I'm on the point. What exactly am I doing right now? What is this? Oh, that's right. I've just died. That, ladies and gentlemen, that is absolutely cabbage play of the highest degree. Never, ever do that. But this, you know, I'm like this. I'll show you when I play crap. I'm not going to edit my videos and be like, oh, look, I'm amazing. Check me out. Well, anyway, I got wrecked and I'm thinking, okay, Lucio, maybe I'll change out to Zenyatta. Because I'm feeling Zenyatta. Let's go for it. Zenyatta makes a bit more sense to me here because I can sort of sit at the back, put out the damage debuff. I know they're going to be coming in. Probably put out more damage than Lucio would. That's kind of my thinking there. But anyway, let's just talk about what I just did. Because what I just did was absolutely stupid. That is how to throw the game. That is, there is no reason for me to die there. I could have moved back and got ready for them to come into this point. Admittedly, I'm going to possibly get back to this point faster through dying. But you don't want to die. You really don't want to die. I had my ultimate up there. That could have been... It could have been clutch. I could have used the ultimate as they rush in, which they will do in a minute, and maybe save the day, or I don't know. But that was just really stupid. Hanamura is another good map for this as well. On the first point of Hanamura, you often get people, I don't know, maybe you play Reinhardt. You walk up to the front, you've got your shield up, your whole team's behind you, you're protecting the shield, that's great. But the whole other enemy team is just firing repeatedly into your shield. It lasts a few seconds, it's broke. Oh god, your barrier's shattered. What are you going to do? Well, you're probably going to charge in now and hope you get somebody. Oh dear, it's getting a bit ragtag and you've died. What you shouldn't do then is come straight back as Reinhardt and try it again. Because if they've just done it, well, there's odds on they're going to just do it again and then again and then again. And a lot of people do this. They just keep coming back, and they think, it's the team. The team need to get together when I move forward. It's not me, it's the team. Well, sometimes it's actually a good idea to think, what can I do to make the situation better based off what the team is doing? Don't start raging in the chat. Don't start going, oh god, I can't believe it, and any of that stuff. Don't never do that, because there's no place for that in any game. How about you change to Xayah? Because Xayah can make herself immune for 2 seconds and somebody else immune for 2 seconds. You put a shield on somebody, a shield on yourself, 2 of you run into that point. Well, you're now in there giving them a different problem to deal with. So that's going to force some of their other... I've just slapped my mic stand, I apologise. You know, I do that quite a lot because I wave my arms around when I'm getting animated. I'm like, yeah. So yeah, you would get into the point there and it would give them another problem. They'd have to change and then maybe your other guys could get through the point and do work. Overwatch is not a simple game. It is a complicated game. And if you can start reading the waves and the way the game's going... I'm a big fan of football or soccer, and you get players who are very good at reading the game, reading the play, what's going on. Usually those players end up being captains of teams, and they're good at analysing what's going on. Maybe they're being attacked down the left-hand side, so we need to switch different positions. Managers will also identify this as well and be like, okay, we're going to swap this player over here because maybe he's faster and he can keep up with that player. That's what Overwatch is. It's exactly like that. You can't just walk out the door with your team. You can't just say, right, okay, this is the hero I'm going to play, and I'm just going to play this hero, and that's the end of it. It's not my fault we're losing. It's your fault. Well, hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. It's a team game, and you have to change your heroes. Overwatch, all of the development team have said this. It's never going to restrict hero selection in ranked play or anything like that. You are going to be flexible. You need to be flexible. It is part of the game. Get good with a couple of heroes. Give yourself things you can work with. I mean, yeah, you're always going to be better with certain heroes. I mean, I'm really good with Junkrat most of the time. Although in this clip, a little bit crap. But like I said, I don't know. I'm not going to hide my shortcomings. Whatever. We all have bad days, right? Yeah. But at least I like to learn from them. And I can be like, okay, what can I do to change this? Well, I've just died as Junkrat there to Xayah. And I'm thinking, okay, well... She sort of jumped me. That's fine. Usually I could get away from her if I have my concussion bomb. We'll probably be okay again. Let's go back and do some work. That's not the best shooting there, and I've dropped my trap in a bad place, and she killed me again, and I'm like, alright, maybe it's not working for me with Junkrat. I mean, I've got my ultimate up, I'm thinking, what can I do? And then I'm like, but I'm being killed by Widowmaker. Okay, let's get Hanzo, and let's try and take Widowmaker out. Now, I saw Widowmaker was at the back of the point, and I thought, alright, maybe Widowmaker's moved, maybe she's being cheeky, I'll just drop a multi-arrow around there. Oh, no, she's not there. Wanted to save my sensor arrow to check over back where she originally was in case she's hiding over there. And there's somebody, but I think that was Hanzo, not Faria, Hanzo. I'm like, alright, well, there's Hanzo. Okay, let's move forward. You see, like, I've changed the dynamic because I've changed my hero. Xayah comes again, I'm like, oh Christ, not again. But I can get away because, well, I can climb walls. I also tried the multi-arrow on it. I don't think it all connected as it would have done some serious damage to it. Now we've captured the point. Now, I'm not saying this is me who's done this. It's not. The team have done this. But I've changed my hero to try and change what's going on. I tried to get Widowmaker there with my multi-arrow again. A bit of a long shot because she jumped down below. But it was worth a go. You know, it was worth a go. Drop my sensor arrow off there just to take a quick look. Being dynamic is the core of this game. And I hope that you guys are dynamic when you play. I mean, hell, let me know. What do you think is going to happen when the game launches? Are you seeing a lot of people just stubbornly using the same tactics or the same heroes over and over again? Do you think it's okay at the moment because it's in beta? I kind of think, yeah, people have got a good excuse. But if it translates into live, I think it's going to be kind of frustrating. Especially with solo queue. Let me know anyway, guys. I've been Stylo, so this is Unit Lost. If you enjoy Overwatch, then subscribe to the channel. Like the video. Follow me on Twitter, which is @UnitLostGaming. And I'll catch you next time, guys. And remember to keep swapping heroes. Toodaloo!